breaking news.
Good afternoon. I'm Raphael James. A lot of news to get to for you this afternoon. News just into our newsroom. The justices with the state's highest court have ordered that Alec Murdaugh receive a new trial in the murder of his wife and son. Live 5's Emily Johnson is joining us now from the First Alert Desk. And Emily, give us the reason justices made this decision.
Raphael, South Carolina Supreme Court says that former Colleton County Clerk of Court Becky Hill attacked Murdaugh's credibility and his defense, which triggered the presumption of prejudice. Hill was accused of improperly telling jurors to watch Murdaugh's body language and to not be fooled. Murdaugh's legal team argued before the High Court in February that those comments potentially influenced jurors. Justices have also ruled that the state's presentation of Murdaugh's financial crimes had little or did not support any motive behind the murders of his wife and son. Now, it's not clear when and where this new trial will exactly be taking place. South Carolina's Attorney General Alan Wilson said while his office respectfully disagrees with the court's decision, they will work to, quote, aggressively seek to retry Alec for the murders of Maggie and Paul as soon as possible, end quote. Alec Murdaugh's team also just released a statement saying that they look forward to a new trial, concluded consent with the Constitution and the guidance that the court has provided. Murdaugh has also been sentenced to a 40-year prison sentence for dozens of separate financial crimes, so he will remain behind bars for now. From the First Alert Desk, Emily Johnson, back to you.
Thank you.